baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, me love. Me make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I give party. Oh, no. And they call me. I want to go, but you got me. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
There you go again. You ought to know your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on again. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Hey Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And for New York, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Took him no time at all on that one.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Outside Fournier. Horford against Randall. And stolen by Horford. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Here's Barrett. To the inside. Back to Fournier. Cranes the three-pointer.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And Smart with the basket on the assist from Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brunson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Randall passes to Fournier. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Randall a screen on Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson kicks to Randall. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by Smart.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Count it. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Barrett. Robinson left side. Pass to Brunson. Randall a screen on Smart. New York, no good that time either. For Boston, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And to get open is Robinson. Put that bucket in no time at all. Smart's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Brunson, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From outside the arc, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Stolen by Smart.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Brown, good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Barrett the pass to Randall. Now, here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To stop the run. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
The 17-footer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Williams. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
8 feet away, and there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. Brunson's got 7.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Smart misses. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. 11-point game. Here's Brunson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Williams gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So, look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And that one falls for Fournier. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. That has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
It's Fournier on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Fournier's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Toppin's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Jalen Brunson. Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And Brown drops them both. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today. And how about Jayson Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
The first free throw is good.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Rose, he's checked in for Fournier. And Brown drops them both. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Knicks trail by 6. Barrett with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
For New York, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one drops. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Rose surveying the D. Handle a screen on Smart. Here's Rose. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Williams finds Brown. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Trailing by 5. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Nice shot by Smart.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Smart's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Stolen by Smart. The pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook.
Look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Celtics leading by 7. Tatum on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Barrett kicks to quickly from the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Brown. That one doesn't go. New York with the ball. Takes a three. And R.J. Barrett gets the three. Barrett's got 9.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for Boston. Molinari is checked in for Horford. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Rose against Brogdon. Back to Rose. The high post shot. Yep, that one goes.
The first overall pick all the way back in 2008. Derrick Rose going old school with the mid-range jumper.
Williams, that's good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Rose, good.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Here's Williams. That shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Barrett the pass to quickly. 1:30 left to play here in the first. It's tipped. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.125 left to play in the first. Here's Molinari. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 8. Now, Quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Rose. Angle right side. Rebounded by Smart.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
A nice shot by Tatum. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
Randall with a screen for Quickly. Off target from outside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Knocked loose. Here's Williams. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Celtics lead by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. We've got Jalen Brunson. Toppin is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Toppin kicks to Quickly. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brogdon's got his first basket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Quickly with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Boston leading by 20. Gallinari passes to Brogdon. Over Quickly. That's good from Brogdon on the assist from Gallinari. Brogdon's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Brunson with it. Brogdon picks him up. Quickly with it. Passes to Robinson. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 14 points here for Jalen Brunson. Here's Brogdon. Fournier trying to break loose. And that one's good, Brogdon.
An athletic try by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
From the wing, again, the Celtics good for 2.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Brogdon. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. The shot's good. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Pass to Brunson. Toppin with it. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Boston leading by 16. Here's Brogdon. Doesn't go that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Right side Fournier. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
To the middle. Here's, oh my goodness, the slam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Got that one up quick. And the Celtics lead by 16. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Fournier from deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Tatum, and again it's Boston converting.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And the pass to Robinson. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
56. Celtics call timeout. Who wants the t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise. That's a big round of applause for your Knicks sitting here.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. Brown comes in for Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. Celtics leading by 15. Brown outside. Here's quickly. Passes it to Brunson. And he slams it one-handed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the paint. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Pass to Toppin. Robinson left side. White against Quickly. Kicks it to Toppin. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Randall's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Quickly. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
White, rebound by Rose.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
That's the 3 fly. Brunson, no good. Celtics leading by 16. Brown finds Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 12 in the game.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Out to the right wing, and Rose wide open. He shoots. New York, no good that time either. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Driving inside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Barrett wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Celtics lead 82-60.
Here's White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Angle right side. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Working on being more consistent with this shot. Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Brown, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Brunson, no good. Celtics leading by 20. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
New York's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Brunson the pass to Randall. Barrett for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
White drives in and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Pritchard.
Checking in for the Celtics, Grant Williams. Marcus Smart.
Knicks trail by 19. Inside. Powered down with both hands.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Feeds it to Brown. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
They get a hand on it. Now here's Rose. Picked by Randall. Nifty move. Rose, no good. Boston leading by 19. Here's White. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford. White's got 10 points.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Second shot opportunity, and Williams with the layup. He has 6.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Pass to Toppin. Connects from three-point range. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Rose against Smart. Randall, a screen on Smart. Rose goes in. Basket good.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
98-77.
Here's Smart. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
3-point goal.
The Knicks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Horford against Randall. Down low. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Randall. And it's 8 points for Derrick Rose.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Celtics foul. Grant Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Here's Horford, and again it's Boston converting.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
From the stripe. Randall no good. Williams standing before. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Celtics running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jayson Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
he's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Randall busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Randall's got 9 points. Boston leading by 22. Brown with it, picked up by Barrett. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Tatum against Barrett. Randall a screen on Tatum. For 3, Fournier. Rebound, Boston. Outside, Horford. Shoots over Fournier, and there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Smart. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. No good there. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Now Fournier, 15 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Williams with the block. Here's Smart. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson with it. Picked up by Brown. Fournier in the corner. A 3-ball. Up again. It's good on the putback.
An absolute warrior on the backboard. Randall knows where to be when that shot goes up.
From the baseline, Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 20 points. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The pass to Barrett, uncovered. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Passes it to Fournier. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Smart misses. Here's Williams. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
To the inside. It's deflected. Barrett, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. Makes it off the glass. He's got 24.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jayson Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Emmanuel quickly, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Boston also with the sub. White, he's checked in for Smart. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Bill slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And here is quickly Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And that one falls for Fournier. And so Fournier nails both of them. Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. He gets that one. Brown's got 30 points.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Robinson passes to Fournier. White with the defensive effort. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Fournier passes to Randall. And the rejection by Tatum. Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Celtics? Barrett with the ball. He's got 22 to the middle. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
I don't know what has gotten into this guy. He is clearly unconscious out there tonight.
Barrett for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And it's Brown missing. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Randall outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look for New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Randall. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Then for the Celtics, Grant Williams is checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And so Fournier nails both of them. Boston leading by 22.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Quickly kicks to Rose. There's the pass to Robinson. Rose dishes to Robinson. Nice D from Williams. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. Over Rose. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Driving to the basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
You can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Stolen by Brogdon. It's Williams, high post. Can't connect from short range. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Rose. 8 points for him.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. He has to avoid fouling in those situations.
For New York, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Richard, he's checked in for Boston. free throw drops for Rose.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And Rose drops them both. Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
The shot's good from Fournier.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Back to Rose. Plenty of space. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Gallinari. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
Danilo Gallinari at the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Gallinari hits them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Passes it to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
37-116.
At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. From deep, Rose. And again, New York with the triple.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
New York's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Rose. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Brogdon. Tatum drives in. Lays it up off the glass. That's now 32 points for Jayson Tatum.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And stolen by Tatum. Basket counts.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Outside Rose. Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Boston leading by 23. Here's Brogdon, and some very quick points for him on that possession. 14 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
And a toolkit with every type of release. Brogdon is an elite shooter.
Rose passes to Quickly. Back to Rose. New York moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. No good from 18. Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. From 13, and the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 36.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
And it's Jayson Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Hartenstein comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Fournier. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in for Pritchard. Outside Rose. There's a screen by Toppin. Rose, good. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Nice shot by Smart. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Smart. Finished off the break. 20 points for Marcus Smart.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
The tray. Gallinari with the rebound. Brogdon inside the line. The Knicks pull it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 19.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Boston, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Celtics shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. You've got Reddish, and it's Grimes in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Reddish the pass to McBride. Here's Cornette. Sings with the rebound. Now the pass to Hartenstein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Smart. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smart's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
This one for 3. Here's Hauser. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's McBride. That one a little long. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Reddish the pass to McBride. Drills the 3-pointer. McBride's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Launches a 3.
Celtics lead.
Pass to Hauser.
131.
From downtown. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Reddish. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter. Austin's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to McBride. And he comes up with the deuce. Boston shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Launches it. No good on the shot. The Knicks go the other way with it. Grimes passes to Sims. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Here's Reddish. Cans the 12-footer. Reddish has got his first 2 points of the night. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Celtics call timeout. Your next City King.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Pritchard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bryant, a three-pointer is right on target.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Hartenstein passes to Sims. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pocket 6. Kicks it to Reddish. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Cornette gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's McBride to the wing right side. He kicks it to Sims. Here's the screen. The 15-footer. And it's White with the rebound. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Hauser. He hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's McBride. Out left to the wing. Reddish the pass to McBride. Here's Sims. Gallinari covering. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Pritchard gets the bucket. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Grimes, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on White. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Quentin Grimes at the line, 2 shots. Timeout, Boston. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Reddish. The Celtics making a switch here. And he makes the first. Good on both. Boston has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Horford gets the bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's McBride to the right side. Randall from outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. And another basket for Boston.
And the defense made their presence felt. But somehow, someway, Brown sticks it on them.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fournier's checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Evan Fournier.
Over to the wing. There's a good screen. Shoots it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. And the Knicks making a change here.
Substitution for your Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson.
Robinson up top. There's the dish to Barrett. From 8. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. And Brunson has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Gallinari outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Brunson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. No good on the triple. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Horford. Boston, no good that time either. The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. For 3, Barrett. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 15 points here in the 2nd half. Fires from the wing. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Horford.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
And Randall throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Grant Williams is checked in for White.
Celtic substitution, Grant Williams.
So it's Boston now. Here's Brown. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Barrett penetrating. Fournier for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Fournier's got 29.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's Brunson. Barrett finds Brunson. To the paint. Here's Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
They grab their own miss. Here's Horford. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. He dishes it to Barrett. Back to Randall. The three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Horford. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Brunson with a clean look. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Boston, no good that time either. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Randall kicks to Fournier. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fournier's got 6 in the quarter.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. Now, that's why you can now run the offense to him. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Marcus Smart.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Brunson with it. Williams picks him up. And Brunson, here we go. It's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 15. 55 seconds left in the game.
Get up and get ready for boxing. It's your Knicks Breaker and Crew.
Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics.
For your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
.55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 38 points for Jaylen Brown.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's Pritchard. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Fournier finds Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
They get the rebound. Here's Brogdon. Nice D from Fournier. Now Barrett. It's Fournier on the wing. And the Knicks good for 2.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jayson. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.